My pre-workout routine consists of me having these headphones on as I'm driving to the gym, and hopefully you can hear me through these headphones. If not, I'll learn a little bit more on the playback. But part of my pre-workout routine is just driving and listening to either a podcast or music. Today, I decide to include you into my pre-workout routine. I am headed to the gym right now. I have 3 clients, all back to back. And with that being said, I'm going to work out with them. I like jumping into the workout routines with my clients. That way I give them pretty much live feedback in regards to what it is that I am doing, or what it is that they should be feeling or doing or whatever. Just, you got a gym buddy, you got a gym partner, which is cool. Another part of my pre-workout routine is eating some oatmeal. For years, I didn't eat. Before I worked out, I would like to just drink, whether it be a smoothie or some water or whatever. Lately, I've just been eating, eating in the morning. And the oatmeal doesn't really last that long for me in regards to, what do you want to call it, being satiated or energy. Like it'll do it in like 35 minutes, right? In regards to, how full I feel. But once you get past the I need to be full, you can then just focus on the energy being used. So I have to be very strategic on when I eat this oatmeal. So when I pull up to the gym, I'll be eating this oatmeal and be chatting with you until further notice. So I got a little bit of time, but I decided to jump on this live to, I guess, talk about a few things that I haven't, and there's going to be some additional changes to this channel. I am going to add a membership feature to where I will go live, and tentatively in my head I would say I will go live every day on my drive to the gym, but that will be a members only access. And I'm still working out the kinks, but if I do this live and say it, then there's a higher chance that I will do it. So there's that. Second is that I kind of been distant off of YouTube, and I've been posting here and there, and shout out to everybody who's made this is probably about my top YouTube short. I posted it 2 days ago. I got 10,000 views on that. So big shout out to everybody who's watched that, gave it a thumbs up and even a comment, whether they just be passive viewers or you as my new subscribers. So I thank you. I've been on YouTube for quite some time, and been trying to figure out this whole views thing, or whatever, to give my channel some exposure. And I can do a better job at doing some things. But until then, we're going to keep working. But on April 1st, 2024, obviously of this year, my cousin, my brother, passed away just suddenly. And that literally, that took out so much of my drive. It took out so much of everything. The connection that we all had. It was 3 of us. I mean, I have like 15 first cousins, but the 3 of us, as far as cousins, at one point in time, we kind of considered ourselves somewhat of a triplets, because at one point in time in the year, after my cousin who just passed, his name was Sean, for a few weeks, we are the same age. So we have that connection. We had that connection. I still don't even know how to really say that or address that, right now. But he passed away, and that just took me out. So that can explain probably some distance or lack of frequency in uploading over this past month. Today marks a month, and I'm doing better. The family's doing better. And he was so much of a driving force behind what it is that I do in regards to even saying what I said earlier about YouTube and the views of somebody that I could bounce ideas off of, and just talk to. And it wasn't just transactional. And a lot of times everybody, well, let me rephrase that. I'm not sure how everybody grows up, and everybody has a different upbringing. But even when I say cousin, people may think that it's far off as far as cousin or whatever. But we grew up like brothers. We grew up like brothers, and so to lose a brother and just suddenly at 42 years old is insane. It's insane. So one of the lessons that I've learned and learning is to just take better care of yourself. Just try to take better care of yourself, especially us fellas. If we don't tell people how we're feeling in regards to one feeling, physically, internally, and emotionally can be a toss up. But more so, it's like going to get checked out, going to get your physicals done, paying attention to your doctor's visit, and you have to advocate for yourself. That's one thing that I'm learning. I've started to learn over the past 2 years. It's like you gotta check in with your doctor. If I don't know, I'm not sure if you guys have the MyChart app or whatever the case may be. Sometimes when it comes to your health care, it may be a different subject that you may not let's say be fluid in, or it may be you may feel some type of way about it. Either way, seek out the help. Talk to some people who've been there before. Talk to your sister, your aunt, your mom, or even your father, your brother, your cousin, who has been I'm sorry. Whoever has been in that situation before in regards to when it comes to far as getting yourself, checked up and everything, because it's important. There's a lot of things that we have going on internally that we don't know, that we think is okay, that is not, whether it comes to your blood work. And there's no shame in that. There's no shame in that. So fellas, please go get checked up. Please go get, your blood work done. If your cholesterol is high, your blood pressure is high, or your glucose levels are high, and that is the most extreme version of a checkup, right? Everything could be fine too in the same sense. I don't like to fear monger or incite fear. I don't think anybody should always be motivated by fear. I understand that is how clickbait happens, or to get clicks or whatever, some type of fear mongering, basis to it. But I don't necessarily believe in that. I think I feel kind of retarded having this on there. Maybe I shouldn't have said that word, but whatever. Because the only thing you need is the mic. I'm not hearing anybody talk to me. But I'm so used to talking with these on. Anyway, that isn't important right now. What is important is that, fellas, you go get checked up. 88% of my subscribers are males between the ages of 25 to like 35, right? And so I was once 25. I was once 26, 27, 28, all that. And you never think about, let's say, no, I don't want to say that. You don't really think about your vulnerability and your, what's the word that I'm looking for? Your mortality. You don't really think about your mortality in your mid 20s. You're strong, energetic, and you don't really think about the future too much. At least as far as for me. I can't really remember my 20s too much, as far as 25 on. My mother passed when I was 25, and I literally kind of like blacked out for about 3 or 4 years, right? And I didn't realize until maybe I was like 30, 31, I need to take better care of myself, because it was only me taking care of me. I was only responsible for me. So with that being said, you start getting these type of wake up moments, and everybody has them at different point in time in their lives. And so with that being said, if you are watching, or since you are watching and listening, take care of yourself, or take better care of yourself. There's two things. Take care of yourself, and then take better care of yourself. So taking care of yourself, if you haven't taken care of yourself or done anything to take care of yourself, start. Not now, but right now. And then two, taking better care of yourself. That means you're already taking care of yourself, but there's always more, you can do. Hence, more weight. You see this? It's kind of been washed. I wear it, right? And you can click the link from there. I got the sweaters on sale or whatever. But what's most important is that you know how to take care of yourself, and if you don't, seek out help. Don't be afraid to not seek out any help. And gotta get rid of that pride. And I was proud of my cousin because he was taking better care of himself, going to the doctor, getting checked, and trying to take better care of himself. It was just that his time had come, and it was time to go home. And there's some things that I'm still kind of mentally working out, and it took a while to get back into the gym. It has been 1 month to this day that he passed, and a lot of my mornings have been in sorrow, in grief, and in tears. And it's tough to be professional and still what's the word I'm looking for? Just stay professional and honor your word to your clients that, hey, I'll show up and I'll train you. But that is tough. It is tough when you're going through life, right? When you're really going through life and you got to deal with it, right? So when it comes to far as working out, we live in this culture where it's it's more weight. It's still your motherfucking set. It's still all this push through. It's all good motivation talk until it really happens to you. And then now you got to figure out how to go forward, because there's rarely anything anybody can say to you at that point in time to motivate you to pick up a dumbbell or weight, something that seems so minuscule and so little at the time of importance, that makes any type of sense at that point in time. But with that being said, time is a healer of all wounds. And that can explain why I've kind of been distant for the most part on my YouTube channel. I'm coming around to it, but I just wanted to come on here and kind of explain a little bit about what's going on, or what has been going on with me for the past month. You can hear the nasalness in my nose. Going through something right now, and it's like, you get up and you're crying every single day. Your body is just down, your immune system is down. You tend to forget about yourself because you're kind of going through sorrow. And these are the things that can happen in the midst of your fitness journey, in the midst of you trying to be strong. There is something that will make you understand how less power that you really have in this world, and that is the power of life. We have the power to create life. We have the power to have a factor into it, from a reproduction standpoint. But the ability to take life when it really matters, and that can be subjective, but what's understood don't need to be explained, if you understand what I'm saying. But when you understand that there's something that can just break you down, that can happen. So I don't care how much you deadlift. I don't care how much you bench. I don't care how much you curl. I don't care how fast you run. There is something that can happen in your life, and it may have already happened in your life, that can break you down for a point in time to make you not even think or care about all of this. So just with that being said, take care of yourself and focus on things that matter in life. Focus on things that matter in life. Fitness is important. Fitness does matter, but focus on yourself. And focusing on yourself does include, working out. I get it. And, part of working out is your nutrition. So this is my bowl of oatmeal that I said I was going to eat while, I don't want to say while I was on camera or whatever, because I got maybe about 10, 15 minutes. And I don't have any water right now. My jug is empty. Thank you for sharing, Miss Robin. Thank you for sharing. And you hear my voice is still cracking, because as long as I talk, my voice is still cracking. And speaking of voice, that's why another reason why I haven't uploaded a podcast just as well too. So expect a podcast this Sunday. You heard it. That's my word. Every Sunday, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time is the time that I normally upload a podcast. I haven't uploaded a podcast since March the 3rd. I think that was my last podcast upload. And like I said, April 1st is when my cousin passed. So I was literally on the verge of recording the podcast. Took a month off, needed a break. But his passing really broke me down. And I've been sharing some of his work on my community wall. And I will share more on my community wall. And just with that being said, I'll end it here, is just take care of yourself. Try to take care of yourself. Try to take better care of yourself. And I'm going to try to take better care of myself to have enough energy to sustain these 3 workouts. As you see, I got some oatmeal. So I fixed it with cinnamon, brown sugar, and bananas. So you see that I almost got out of there. Didn't measure it out. Well, was that about 3/4 of a cup? I think I just add water and just go with consistency. And this needs to last me for 3 hours. I'll probably poop out after, well, not literally, but figuratively, in regards to energy, and maybe about an hour and a half. And then the other hour and a half, I just have to use pure determination and will. So if you're seeing this on replay, write in the comment section about just as far as what you thought about this. And again, I'm having a membership site. Not a membership site, but a membership part of this YouTube channel. And matter of fact, comment on what you're willing to pay in regards to joining the membership in order to see these live broadcasts in the morning as far as the pre-workout routines. And I'll get a little bit more detail. They just won't only be from this vehicle. Just kind of go off the top of my head. It'll be this. Anytime I go live, it'll just be for members only. And probably some meal prep tutorials. I'm going to get back to that, and also some workout routines and going live. So these are things that I'm wanting to implement going forward, and trying to do something new, trying to do something in the memory of my cousin, who just would always push me from his actions to do better, to create more, and just be more open about how I feel with stuff. When you are able to hear me talk about my feelings, and it's not so much, I'm in my feelings, but just what I think, because a lot of times you may just see me just working out in the video, and that's just it, but you can hear that on my podcast. So click the link in my whether it's a bio on my channel page, and please share this. Get your friends and family involved, and then you let me know what type of more videos you want. I can tell this last month is taking a toll on your family. It was so young. Thank you so much. And to you too as well. And you all, if you're watching this, go subscribe to Robin's Nest Radio right now. Not now, but right now. She has great uplifting content, daily shorts, long form videos, great musical playlist, all that. So go down to the comment section right now, click on Robin's Nest Radio, and go subscribe to her channel. But yes, new membership site, functionality coming soon. Please support this channel you go to my merchandise store, and I'm going to have some more designs. I've been slacking on a lot of stuff, and my cousin passed, and just gives me a wake-up call to continue to do what I've been doing for years. But let me finish this oatmeal, and chat with me in the comment section. I will reply. Peace out.